I mean, it's an exercise in willpower. I'm making something of myself. I don't know what yet. I come closer every day. I make myself. I exercise for 3 hours a day, every day, except Sundays. Sundays I only exercise an hour. But Monday through Saturday, I devote 1 hour to resistance training in the gym. Circuit training on a track, that's another hour. And the last hour is cardiovascular activity. Usually jogging, but every now and then I'll go for a swim or something like that. I'm aware of everything that comes into this body. I've memorized portion sizes on all the foods I'm allowed to eat. I know my vitamins and minerals. I know all of my daily values. I'm a fucking textbook. But I don't go crazy with it. That's where people fuck up. You gotta let yourself cheat. You gotta make allowances. Little indulgences here and there. So, after a long run, hell yeah, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. If I really kick the shit out of myself in the gym, drink some chocolate milk or something like that after the workout. It's fantastic. But here's the point. You gotta trick your brain into thinking you're about to lose control. Like you're standing on a precipice, And then you'll freak out a little bit and snap back into it harder and faster than you were working before. And that's what lets you keep going. That's the beauty of it. Willpower. What can you make yourself do?
I'm going to show you a new antiseptic skin cleanser that works when it's on and keeps working for 12 hours after you wash it off. Medicated skin cream. It's got the great germ killer in it, so it cleans your skin right down into the pores, right down to the germs and bacteria that can cause blemishes. After you wash it off, it leaves a soft, invisible film that protects your skin from more germs for 12 hours. Excuse me. Your skin will be antiseptically clean and protected from germs that can damage it for 12 hours. If you use medicated skin cream, morning...
On the official station...
Graduated from Valleyville High School in 2006. Her body was discovered last Thursday in a dumpster behind Orson's truck stop by one of the employees. If you have any information on her death, please call the Crawford County Police Department at 555-8927.
Look at this. Wait. Look at this. See that? You're making a fleshy, fat fuck out of me. And I don't need that in my life. You're in on it fucking too. You're more useful though, so you can stay. But you make kids fat. Hell, you made me fat. Now I know, I'm a soft, fleshy little fuck right now. But I've got the power to change that. And you need me to do this. Fuck you! Fuck you. Fuck you!
I am in control of my mind. I am in control of my body. I am in control of all that is my being. Because of this, I know and understand things that others do not. But the threat of becoming poisoned by society's laziness is always at hand. The threat of succumbing to its potato chip eating, couch lounging, television watching, conformity is something I must resist. I am not against these things, as I like to indulge myself from time to time. But allowing them to dominate one's life is insanity. When I look at society, I see groundhogs who are afraid of their shadows, and buffaloes waiting to become extinct. Without self-discipline and an unshakable willpower, a man can never truly call himself a man. And to prove my willpower, I will stay on this property without any connection to the human world. Colt 45 revolver. $46 in cash. 68 cents in change. Suicide note. Wallet with identification. That gets burned. I don't know who you are. I don't want to know who you are. Keychain with a broken key. Who are you? A key to a store he once worked at. Bet you're broken. He'd have to replace you. Why isn't there a replacement? Maybe you got fired and had to turn the other key back in. But what would he get fired for? Fighting? No. This guy doesn't look like he could hold his own in a fight. Pussy. He probably just stole something. Potato chips. 46.68. He must have originally had $50. That means he spent $3.32 before coming here. Where'd he spend it at? There's a gas station right outside of town he could have stopped at. Condoms. No, it doesn't seem like he would get laid without paying for it. Probably just a candy bar. Or potato chips. You look like a human potato chip. Sloppy. Undisciplined. Overweight.
You getting out here, big guy?
Why bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind is generous, and my shape is true as honest madam's issue. Why brand they us with base, with baseness, bastardy, base, base? Who, in the lusty stealth of nature, take more composition and fierce quality than doth within a dull, stale, tired bed go to the creating a whole tribe of fops, caught between asleep and wake. Well then, legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. Our father's love is to the bastard Edmund, as to the legitimate. Fine word, legitimate. Well, my legitimate, if this letter speed and my intention thrive, Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I grow, I prosper. Now gods, stand up for bastards. Colt .45 revolver. Jennifer Hamilton had 2 shots in her. There's 3 bullets missing from Potato Chip's gun. 2 for her, 1 for himself.
Yeah, is this Jeremy? Hi, Jeremy. It's Alex. I was calling earlier about my profiling assignment. Yes, I'm the journalism student. Oh, up at Bigsby Community College. I'm not real sure what sequence yet, but, you know, it's something I like to do, so may as well pursue it, right? No, I understand completely. Thank you so much for your time. I really only have a couple questions for you. Your story was fantastic. I was wondering, what kind of gun was it in the homicide? A Mosin Nagant. Sure. Okay.
And that green pea soup, oh boy. They're all good. And the reason that they're good is that what you buy here are ingredients. It's not a canned soup that you just add water to and heat up. These are things that take 8-10 minutes out of the time.
Relieves the stuffy feeling and relieves a headache. Better than any other antacid. Better than anything you can get out of your sinuses.
Quite worthwhile to go just a little bit out of their way to get certified lead-free gasoline.
And if I shampoo with this, the wash the body out. Billy, don't wash out body. Cream in body with Luster Cream
Get rid of
shampoo.
that stuffy feeling.
Hey, man, you need a ride?
Where to, man? Beg pardon? Home? Tell me where you live. Tell me where you live, man. Well, just point it out when we get there, all right?
Birds?
Yeah.
Birds!
I see the birds. You're right, there are birds out there.
Oh, fly high.
Are we almost there?
No, right. No. No.
All right. Well, have a good one, Carl.
Oh, okay, then. No, that's not it. Keep going.
You don't live here?
No. Keep going.
All right. It's a red light, Carl.
Move. Go.
We're going. Go?
Oh,
tell them that. There's 3 cars in front of us.
Go.
No, Carl, the light's red.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
Go. Go.
I'm gonna punch you in the face, Carl. You don't live here either?
No. Keep going.
Listen, man, I'm not a taxi service. Why don't you get your bus? They run through here. Come on, man, I'm just trying to be nice.
I could have had I could have had her. But she was only 13. She wasn't old enough. She was only 13. So I gave her to my friend and he just fucked her. But I would have loved her. She would have been 18 by now, and we would have been happy together. And I would have loved her.
Have any of you ever been to a town called Lebanon? Well, I grew up there. And a few weeks ago, I went to visit my parents. It was odd. There was a street leading into downtown, and they just built a new overpass. And now the overpass cuts off the street. So when you turn down the street, you only go about 50 feet, and it turns into a dead end. All through my childhood years, all through my high school years, I used to drive down that street. But for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the street. I can't remember it at all.
Americans at work. More than 2 million workers in more different kinds of jobs than there are in any other business. Conducting the biggest business. In cities, in towns, in rural areas, and lonely outposts, they gather information for making predictions on our favorite subject, the weather. At experiment stations scattered the...
Miss Birdham, I didn't know you lived here. Oh, me? Just fine, thank you. And you? Well, I really love working with my hands. I thought I'd go door to door to see if there's any yard work to be done. I thought I'd go door to door to see if there's any yard work to be done. Miss Birdham, I didn't know you lived here. What a surprise. No, I'm well. How are you? Oh, I'm just going door to door. No, I don't live around here. This is, somewhere I thought I'd get some yard work. Do you need anything done, by the way? I mean, that's what... Miss Birdham, I didn't know you lived here.
Alex!
Miss Birdham, I didn't know you lived here.
What a surprise.
I'd hate to bother you if you're busy, Miss Birdham.
No, not at all.
I was just going door to door to see if there was any yard work to be done.
That's really thoughtful.
Well, I love working outside with my hands. Is there anything here for me to do?
I don't know.
Anything at all.
You're pretty strong, Alex.
It ain't nothing.
Right in here. Thank you, Alex. What did you study? Yeah, will you finish up at Birdham?
Why don't you let me do that?
Alex, you scared me.
No, I startled you. Here, I got this.
Alex, I can do this. You can help dry. How does that sound?
No, I got it.
Alex, I can do this. I think I can wash my own dishes.
I can do it.
Alex, please.
I got it.
Alex.
Just give me the goddamn plate.
Alex.
Just give me the
Alex.
I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'll go. There's a novel by Sauersbeck called Innocence Lost. It's about a little boy who masturbates for the first time when he's 13. Afterwards, he feels incredibly guilty because he thinks he's lost his virginity. So he swears off masturbating till he gets married. Weeks go by, and he never even touches himself. Then one night, he gets into it with his old man. And silently inside his thoughts, he wishes for the old man to die. And he does. He drops dead of a heart attack right there in front of the boy. And the boy thinks he's killed his father with his mind. By refusing to masturbate, by disciplining himself, the boy believes he's obtained superpowers of the mind. Sometimes I wish there was something like this in my past.
Well, who the fuck are you? What should I say before I die? Fuck it. Let's fight.
How many of them would have thought I was crazy if I'd told them my reasons for believing Paul Abernathy was a serial killer? And if they knew what I'd done, how many of them would have said I'd been lucky and that I'd simply guessed right? But they don't understand the powers that I have. I'm in control of my mind. I'm in control of my body. I am in control of all that is my being. Because of this, I know and understand things that others do not.